Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin, and I'm so grateful you've taken some time out of your day to learn a little bit more about crypto and DeFi. But before we begin, I want to say this first. Please remember, none of this is financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and never, ever invest more than you can afford to lose. We are going to be looking at something interesting in the crypto and DeFi markets today. Please like and subscribe and ping that notification bell. And remember to check out dadsdefispace.org to learn more about crypto and DeFi, free articles, free course, and a monthly newsletter. Also, find us over on X at CryptoZone1013 and on Telegram, Dad DeFi 1013. And check out our links below, including Weeks, $30,000 of USDT rewards, and Crypto Labs research, 20% off your first month. Tell them Dad's DeFi Space sent you for $50 USDT. Now, let's get to today's video. Some of the strategies we can use with stablecoins, and we're going to stick with some of the easier ones today, just some protocols that you can lend and earn yield on your stablecoins. Excellent thing to do when your dry powder is just sitting around. And this was in the comments, so we're going to start with this one today, and it is over on Revert Finance. So, all right, we're going to take a look at Revert Finance and how we can use Revert, not just for managing liquidity positions or borrowing against them, but for lending out stable coins. So this is the Revert dashboard, and what you would click on is lending, okay, right here. Now, going into lending, you can see there's a nice little amount of liquidity. These stables are loaned out to people who want to leverage out their lending positions. We do this occasionally. Now, with this one specifically, check this out. Super, super simple to use. Right now, the yield is about 7.15%, and all you got to do is click supply. And you have to make sure that you have USDC on the Arbitrum network. Right now, I don't have any USDC, right? And then you would type in your USDC, click supply, confirm the transaction, and that's all there is to it. What's great about this is how easy you can deposit and withdraw your stables. Now, I would have to go deeper into the protocol. I don't know how often it is compounded. What I do know is you can check out the supply curves and lending rates, which are right here, as far as like the utilization. And then, hold on one second. So USDC, yeah, it's actually pretty loaded right now. Like, what is that? Oh, those are for collateral positions. Don't worry about that. This at the bottom is actually explaining what the liquidation thresholds are for different amounts of collateral within the Revert protocol. We tend to lend out our LP, it's wrap Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. They also allow that with wrap Bitcoin USDC. But yeah, right here, go to lending. Make sure that you have USDC on the Arbitrum network. And right here, you can do your deposits and then click here to withdraw. Very, very, very easy. You can actually do about the same thing on Kamino Finance. This is our DeFi lending portfolio on Kamino Finance. Super, super easy to use. You go into the protocol. You can supply stables. I'm supplying USDT, 4.91%. You click the triple dots, have some USDT, or you can do USDC too within this protocol. I can show you some of that in a minute. But if you scroll down to the bottom, or excuse me, this is the portfolio. We got to go into the borrow and lend markets. You can go into the borrow and lend markets, and you can see you can lend in Jito. You can lend the Jupiter market, JLP. And gosh, the stable in JLP, you're earning like 10, 11%. It is in JLP token, remember? And then let's see what else we got here. There's a PayPal USD at 3.94, USDT 4.91, this USDG 7.8. I'd have to look more into that one, and USDC. Right now, we're actually lending, or so our assets we're bullish on: Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and borrowing more stables, right? Um, right here, it's giving me my LTV. You always want to keep this. I mean, most people would want it below 50%. I'm a little risky of a player. Don't be just like me. I would say 40% is a good range to keep it in, something to think about, right? And then there's also protocols to do this on the Sway network. You got Sway Lend. I can access that, I'm pretty sure, within my wallet. Most of mine's on Solend, but there's other protocols. You got Scallop. I know a lot of people who like Navi, especially in the UIG group. And it's excellent method for us to earn a little bit of yield on our dry powder. Now, obviously, I'm going to start deploying any dry powder I have over the next few months. Anytime there's a dip in the market, I will try to deploy it over 3 sessions, 4 sessions. Um, but Swayland, we have deleveraged actually quite a bit of this position. We're looking pretty right now. It's about time to borrow some more stables. But you can do the same thing within this one. Um, let's see. We'll have to check out our portfolio and then check out the link. All right. So we're going to go into the lend function on Swayland. Sulen. I don't know. I hear people pronounce it 2 different ways. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you can borrow USDC for like 0.2 right now. I'm probably gonna borrow some. Where's the rates? Deposits. All right. So USDC, you're looking at 4%. Um, AUSD 7%, almost 8. Over here, we're looking at MUSD. Ooh, that one's not very good. 0.66%. Not a lot of use of that one, but USDC 4%, um, USDT 5% on the Sway network, and then AUSD at 7%. Like those are okay yields. I mean, you can barely, yes, I can get 4% in a bank right now, but I have to lock it up. This is instantaneous. I can deposit, I can withdraw as long as I'm not over, if I don't need it for collateral, I can immediately withdraw it, have it right in my wallet. And then the final one we like to use is Aave. Um, Aave is a open source protocol that allows DeFi lending. I've talked about it a lot on my channel. With this one, you have a bunch of different networks. We can use the core Ethereum network. We got Prime. I don't use that one. Base, Arbitrum, Avalanche, Sonic, Optimism, Polygon, Metis, BNB Chain, ZK6, Scroll, Linea too. Um, yeah, yeah, that market's not looking too hot right now, is it? We might want to look at that on DeFi Llama. DeFi Llama, excellent resource that you can research new chains, old chains, protocols, liquidity pools, DeFi lending, your best stablecoin yields, delta neutral strategies, et cetera, et cetera. Um, anyway, I think that's awesome. But I mean, we have positions on Avalanche, and we also have positions on Base and Arbitrum. Some of it's in Bitcoin, some of it's in AVAX, some of it's in USDC. Actually, AVAX has had such a pump. Probably going to switch a little bit back into USDC, and that way, when it corrects, buy some more AVAX. This is how we build our bags, right? Not that much, of course. I do little bits and pieces at a time. I don't want too much slippage, so do about 7 AVAX. And we're going to flip this into USDC and switch. And then we just have to wait to confirm the transaction in our wallet. I love the fact that Aave allows you to swap between assets within your collateral, within what you're borrowing. It's awesome. You can do that to kind of arbitrage, pick up yields, and even to make your position either more bullish or bearish or neutral, the same way. As you can see, we actually have more USDC than AVAX borrowed, but when AVAX corrects, we need to probably start paying a lot of this down. I kind of wish I wouldn't have. I would have already started paying it down and had more of it down before this pump occurred, but none of us can predict the market, right? We did go over some stable strategies, so use those to your advantage with your dry powder. And also remember, never keep all of that in one wallet. Never keep all of that, all of your money in one protocol. That is risky. Always diversify. I try to have multiple chains, multiple wallets, and everything else. It's just the safe way to go. But if you appreciate it, the knowledge dished out today, please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Check out our website at dadsdefispace.org and check out our group, our Dad DeFi group. Free. It's not going to be free much longer. And we'd appreciate you joining the community. If you really want to up your game, join a large DeFi community, check out the Underdog Investment Group. Tell them Dad's DeFi Space sent you $50 USDT, and check out our links for Weeks, Blowfin, Tangent Wallet, and I got a lot of other goodies down below. Any of those that you use help support the cause and the channel. Like, subscribe, share.